Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth declared that the U.S. is prepared to go to war with China, hours after alarming threats from Beijing in response to President Trump's stiff new tariffs. "We're prepared," Hegseth said on Fox News in response to China saying it was ready to fight any type of war. Earlier, China warned it is ready for any type of war with the U.S. in an alarming escalation as President Trump's tariffs went into effect. "If war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end," Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Lin Jian said. Tensions grew stiff between the two nations as Trump bumped up a 10% tariff on Chinese imports to 20%, claiming the trade measure would halt the flow of fentanyl into America. Jian's statement, reiterated on X by the Chinese embassy in Washington, cautioned that intimidation and bullying would not work, as China also imposed a 15% tariff on American agricultural goods. Pressuring, coercion or threats are not the right way of dealing with China. "Anyone using maximum pressure on China is picking the wrong guy and miscalculation," the spokesperson said. Hegseth fired back. "Well, we're prepared. Those who long for peace must prepare for war," he said. Hegseth claimed that's why we're rebuilding our military. "If we want to deter war with the Chinese or others, we have to be strong, and that president understands peace comes through strength," Hegseth continued. While the two countries have rapidly escalated a trade war and war of words, Hegseth argued that Trump has a great relationship with Chinese President Xi Jinping. He said where the two countries can cooperate, they will, and the president is seeking peace and opportunities. "But my job as the Secretary of Defense is to make sure we're ready. We need the defense spending, the capabilities, the weapons, and the posture in the Indo-Pacific, which is something we're very much focused on," Hegseth said. President Donald Trump said during his address to Congress Tuesday night that his administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal. "We didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back," he said. On Tuesday, a Hong Kong-based conglomerate agreed to sell its controlling stake in a subsidiary that operates ports near the Panama Canal to a consortium including BlackRock Incorporated, effectively putting the ports under American control after Trump alleged Chinese interference with the operations of the critical shipping lane. The deal will give the BlackRock consortium control over 43 ports in 23 countries, including the ports of Balboa and Cristobal, located at either end of the Panama Canal. Other ports are in Mexico, the Netherlands, Egypt, Australia, Pakistan and elsewhere. The transaction, which must be approved by Panama's government, does not include any interest in a trust that operates ports in Hong Kong, Shenzhen and South China, or any other ports in China. Trump and his supporters have also complained about the fees that ships are charged to use the waterway and alleged that China has been operating the canal, an assertion denied by Panama's government. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio visited Panama in early February and told President José Raúl Mulino that Panama had to reduce Chinese influence over the canal or face potential retaliation from the United States. Mulino rejected the idea that China had any control over canal operations. Panama quit China's Belt and Road Initiative following Rubio's visit, drawing condemnation from Beijing. But while much attention was focused on Trump's threat to retake control of the canal, his administration trained its sights on Hutchison Ports, the Hong Kong-based consortium that manages the port's key ports at either end of the canal. During his speech, Trump also said that the U.S. needs Greenland for national and international security, and we're working with everybody involved to try and get it, he said.
To further enhance our national security, my administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started doing it. Things having to do with the Panama Canal and a couple of other canals. Just today, a large American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal and lots of other things having to do with the Panama Canal and a couple of other canals. The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others, but others could use it. But it was built at tremendous cost of American blood and treasure. 38,000 workers died building the Panama Canal. The most expensive project also that was ever built in our country's history, if you bring it up to modern day costs. It was given away by the Carter administration for $1, but that agreement has been violated very severely. We didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back. The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others. And we have Marco Rubio in charge. Good luck, Marco. Now, we know who to blame if anything goes wrong. Marco's been amazing, and he's going to do a great job. Think of it, he got 100 votes. You know, he was approved with actually 99, but the 100th was this gentleman, and I feel very certain. So let's assume he got 100 votes, and I'm either very, very happy about that or I'm very concerned about it. But he's already proven. I mean, he's a great gentleman. He's respected by everybody, and we appreciate you voting for Marco. He's going to do a fantastic job. Thank you. Thank you. He's doing a great job. Great job. And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States of America. We need Greenland for national security and even international security, and we're working with everybody involved to try and get it. But we need it really for international world security, and I think we're going to get it. One way or the other, we're going to get it. We will keep you safe. We will make you rich, and together we will take Greenland to heights like you have never thought possible before. It's a very small population, but very, very large piece of land and very, very important for military security.